Good evening and welcome back to Frog Boy X1 Gaming. I'm Andrew, and today we're going to talk about this very touchy subject. What's up, 10 feet? How's it going? Yeah, thanks. So, longtime PlayStation guys going to Xbox. Why? Why is this happening? Why all of a sudden are people switching their allegiance from PlayStation to Xbox? Well, there's a lot of reasons for that. A lot of it has to do with Sony's new business practices, as well as the fact that Xbox has come to really they are really pushing up. They are really heating up the market in like all kinds of things. The software, they are heating things up with services. Some are, some aren't. Oh, there's a lot. I've been seeing a lot more people moving from PlayStation to Xbox than I have seen them moving from Xbox to PlayStation. I mean, we had Crap Gamer that moved from Xbox, but I guess I could kind of get it though. If I was an Xbox guy, for the longest time, maybe I would be on the other side, about to switch from Xbox to PlayStation right now. I mean, who knows? I mean, Xbox is doing a much better than. Hey Frog, why PS5 outselling XSS? Because that's what the numbers tell us, that PlayStation 5 is outselling Xbox. You can't deny it though, Jeff. I mean, I know that you get onto social media and you see the comments all the time. I mean, I know you watch YouTube. I mean, you obviously see a lot more videos about people switching from PlayStation to Xbox this generation than ever before, man. There's no denying that. I mean, I have been thinking about it. I mean, almost 2-1. Yeah, but that's not always going to be that way, possibly. This generation. I mean, what Sev's saying is actually pretty true. There's multiple ways to access the Xbox ecosystem. Whereas PlayStation, there's basically PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5. I mean, right now, sales numbers are showing that the PlayStation 5 is definitely selling. It's definitely selling more. Like there's no doubt about that. Xbox hasn't paid me $1. I wish they would pay me money, because then I could just quit my job and do this full time. That would be pretty cool, man. But I don't necessarily think Xbox goes out of the way to pay people to freaking shill for them, dude. Just like PlayStation's not paying like your average, I guarantee they're not paying fanboys to freaking shill for them. Fanboys are the most toxic people on earth, and neither company wants anything to do with either one of them. When it comes to just seeing on social media, there's a lot more people that are moving from PlayStation over to Xbox. And I don't know, man, this is good. This is good for the industry as a whole. That's my take on it. I believe that with Xbox selling more consoles and selling more subscriptions and selling more and having more influence in the gaming community as a whole, things are going to change, and they're going to be better for all of us. A couple of months of production won't catch up, to be honest. It might not, man. There's a lot more people out there, Jeff, that are actually buying Xbox Series X's that already have PlayStation 5s too, So, I mean, just for that Game Pass subscription, I mean, buying the console and then paying, the $15 a month to play every Microsoft first party game, because I mean, let's be honest, if my main console right now is Xbox, like it has been, I mean, I'm one of the people that have basically started buying everything, third party and everything on the Xbox ecosystem. But if you look at it from a point of view as to where, we're a lot of us PlayStation guys, a lot of us longtime PlayStation guys are really looking over the fence a lot more at the Xbox. And and seeing, like, wow, man, that's a pretty good value. And PlayStation sticking to their guns with these $70 price tags and $10 upgrade fees and bare minimal upgrades for the games. Like, I don't know, man. Like, I did play a lot more Ghost of Tsushima this weekend. I've uncovered almost all of I've uncovered the whole map now of Iki Island. I've done a lot of the side stuff on it now, and I'm still at about just under 6 hours of gameplay on that. And I'm not saying that that's bad, because everything is pretty decently crafted. So I mean, it's definitely good, but at the end of the day, like the PlayStation 5 upgrades for Ghost of Tsushima were pretty bare minimum, man. If you want me to be completely honest, they were pretty bare minimum. What do you think about it, Jeff? Honestly, give me your honest opinion about the Ghost of Tsushima upgrade that you went and paid $70 for the other day so that you could pop it in your beautiful PlayStation 5. And tell me, man, does that suffice for paying $70 for a year-old game with bare minimal upgrades? And did you play this before you did you play this on the PlayStation 4 before actually having to trade it in and then buy another one? I don't know about that. Jeff is losing some ground here in Japan. Yeah, they are definitely losing ground a lot of places. Nintendo is definitely the more popular console in Japan right now. If Nintendo Switch actually does do like a pro model, good game, Ratchet and Clank Returnal. Why are we talking about Ratchet and Clank Returnal? Neither one of those are mainstream enough to where main gamers are going to be buying those. I mean, if you look at the install base on the PlayStation 5 and the sales of both Ratchet and Clank and Returnal, Jeff, those are niche titles, bud. I mean, they were great for what they were, but they are niche games, dude. Jeff doesn't play games; he plays Twitter. No, I'm just joking. I'm genuinely interested in what you've thought of the Ghost of Tsushima upgrades on the PlayStation 5, Jeff. Like, I want to know how you feel about it, and like, I want you to be honest about it. I want you to, I mean, if you feel like disappointed, if you feel let down, I mean, if you feel like, it could have been better, let's hear it, man. Because if people don't voice their opinions about what PlayStation does, like, this is going to be, it's going to be, it's only going to continue to, like, either A, get worse, or B, it's just going to stop, I mean, yeah, I would prefer them to continue to upgrade like older PlayStation games. Like, I'm pretty cool with that, but at the same time, I don't want them to. I don't want them to be just bare minimum. I want to see what my PlayStation 5 can do. You love the haptics, okay? But I didn't play it on. Okay, so switch it over to the. Switch it over to the 1800p mode. And that looks pretty close to what you get on the PlayStation 4. And then switch it back and tell me if you think that was big enough of an upgrade to where they shouldn't have just gave you that for free, man. I feel like I honestly feel like it should have just been included in the $20 price tag. I mean, to be completely honest with you, it would have built better will, amongst us gamers, amongst us longtime fans, as opposed to being up. What's up, Mush? How you doing, my friend? Polly. I just feel like they would have gained more. They would have gained like better name recognition if they would have just gave us that update for free. I prefer. I mean, I would have loved to see some better textures, like some higher textures. I don't think the haptics in that game were enough for the $10 alone, dude. I mean, it was good, but I mean, like, go run around on the ground, dude. You don't feel nothing when your feet hit the ground. I mean, it's nothing. It's nowhere near as good as the haptics were on Astro's Playroom for sure. I mean, and then the only time you really feel it is when you're riding a horse, when you jump, like when you use the triggers to use a grappling hook or something like that. Just finish Control. Yeah, dude, Control is freaking good. I like Control. Spider-Man wasn't something I care about either. Just the Batman Arkham. Yeah. I don't know, man. I'm telling you guys, like, there's a I've been seeing this a lot, and it's been coming up more and more. I mean, as I like talk to other people and stuff, like some of my friends on PlayStation, a lot of them are wanting to like move over to the Xbox too. I mean, it's just something that finally I feel like Xbox is finally at that point where people are starting to trust it more as a brand and kind of look past, like the 360 was a good system, but Xbox One really screwed things up a lot. Uh, I'm really starting to see a lot more interest in the Xbox ecosystem and a lot more negativity from people like myself and other PlayStation gamers that are to the point where our wants and our desires for PlayStation are not being met, dude. I'm not shilling Sev. Xbox needs to have a controller functions that the DualSense has. Okay, well, Jeff, didn't you just see that Scuff is releasing an Xbox controller that has haptic feedback in it, bro? $200, but you know what I mean? Like, I guess we can get that on Xbox now, so it's not exactly. I think they said haptics, and they do have like trigger tension or something, or whatever they were saying. I'm gonna buy one. I'm gonna buy one of those those Scuff controllers to kind of check it out to see if it really is worth its crap and review it on my channel. But yeah, that looks pretty cool. And if I remember correctly, it said it's gonna have dual or haptic feedback in it. So I don't know, man. It's not the same thing. Read Tech Radar article. Jeff B. Gaming, you talked about HD Rumble. HD Rumble. HD Rumble, wasn't that the Nintendo Switch? Isn't that the Nintendo Switch thing? I don't know, guys. I've seen this coming for a while now with Xbox and PlayStation. I really have. Xbox is taking it to the mainstream like PlayStation used to, and PlayStation is hiding, dude. They're not doing anything to really stoke interest any more than what they already have off of name recognition. They are kind of drawn back. I mean, we didn't get no big summer event from PlayStation, and I'm starting to feel like that's just not going to happen. This week we have Gamescom. PlayStation's not going to be at Gamescom. Like, that doesn't mean that they won't do a show, but at the same time, I don't think they're going to be doing. Hasn't actually used the DualSense with the haptics. And then the Scuff controller with the games on the Xbox don't have haptics implemented already. Yeah, I don't know. I could have sworn that thing was saying that that it's better than the DualSense controller or something in the thing. Yeah, I think the Elite is way better than the DualSense, but then the DualSense is still the best PlayStation controller I've ever had. I don't know. I'm gonna have to reread that thing about the new Scuff Xbox controller. Let me pull it up. Let me see if I'm being right. Last I checked, only DualSense works on the PS5. Yeah, the DualSense will not work on PlayStation 4. Steam top sellers last week, 3 Bethesda titles, Doom, ESO, and Fallout 4. Yeah. What's up, Snaggly Rock? Straggly Rock, how you doing, man? Too much games. There's no adaptive triggers in Elite. Yeah, but the rumbles, it does have rumbles, man. What is this? Xbox Prestige. Is that the new one? Is that the new ones that we were talking about? DualSense haptics are linear actuators a la Apple, Nintendo use constantly. Yeah. Okay, that's not the one I want. I want the new ones. Yep, these are the ones right here. The Instinct Pro 199. Pedals Pro offers enhanced grip, adjustable triggers, and off-the-shelf options to get if you want to. In addition to the embedded pedals, multiple profiles, learn more. I thought one of these said that they had. Okay. Yeah, maybe it doesn't have that. Why did I feel like it said that in there? I don't know. I'm gonna pick one of these up though. Those look pretty good. Haptics are like 3D glasses. Who cares? Frog, have you played Hades in 12 minutes? I have. I played both of those for a few minutes. I played Hades more than I played 12 minutes. I played 12 minutes for about 12 minutes, and I was like, okay, I'm good. I've been playing this week. I've been playing CarX Drift online racing, or CarX Drift Racing online, Rims Racing, Ghost of Tsushima, and then that Guilty Gear Strive that I picked up that I don't know why I did that. That kind of sucks, but oh well. So I've been trying to play that story mode, and it just keeps going on and on and on and on and on and on with the whole freaking I don't think there's any fighting like there is in other story modes. I think it's just a really long freaking I think it's just a really long anime show. Jeff, what are we talking about? Oh, we're talking about right now. We're talking about the Guilty Gear Strive. That's what I was just talking about. We're talking about a lot more Xbox or PlayStation people, PlayStation guys that have been longtime PlayStation guys jumping on over to Xbox, and going more Xbox this generation. I've been seeing a lot of that a lot lately. Guilty Gear is mostly for online fighting. One, go to Universal Disney ride and then go to the ride at the carnival. Tell me what one is better. Jeff, you're pushing it there, buddy. Like that, the haptic is all right, but I'm not even gonna lie, dude. Sometimes I can't really tell the difference between rumble and haptic, to tell you the truth. Especially if I'm using my Xbox Series X or my Elite Series 2 controller. I mean, that rumble in there feels pretty good because of the trigger rumble as well. I love the game, but I love fighting games. Yeah, see, I'm still trying to figure it out. I've been trying to play it. I was trying to watch that. I was trying to play the story mode, but it just keeps going on and on and on and on. There's no fighting in it or anything. It just keeps going on and on and on and on and on. Good evening, Mr. Glass. Sony ponies want Halo destroyed because Xbox has too much game. Yeah. Yeah, sorry for recommending Guilty Gear to you, Frog. It's definitely for people who want a great online fighter. No, I'm still trying to figure it out. I mean, like I'm not completely disappointed with it. It does look amazing. So maybe I'll start making some video content on it or something. You can call PS5 Premium. Yeah, I don't know if I'd necessarily. I can't see myself going from Sony to Xbox. They need more and better exclusives. Well, I think they're coming, Jet. I think they're coming. Well, even if they're not coming at this point, the excitement around Xbox is just too much for anybody to continue to deny that like they're coming back, man. And that excitement around Xbox is drawing a lot of people in. Whether they get into the ecosystem and then all of a sudden feel like buyer's remorse or something, or they get in and they're completely happy. I mean, that happens. That definitely happens too. It's new and exciting, so it's it keeps you busy longer, especially with something like Game Pass, man. If you're I kind of feel like that's the impulse triggers on the Xbox One are not much different than the adaptive triggers on the PlayStation 5, just a little bit more advanced on the PlayStation. I kind of feel that way because when you're playing a racing game, when you're playing a racing game on the Xbox controller with the impulse triggers on there, it definitely gives you more resistance. Just those things rumbling, and it feels pretty good, man. Like when you're driving a car and you're hitting the gas and you're actually feeling that rumble in the trigger, like that feels cool, man. I mean, I would prefer that kind of over the adaptive triggers. I wish that the PlayStation had, I mean, they do kind of have that, but it feels because of the way that motor thing is set up, it kind of feels a little clunky, if you ask me. When they don't have it as strong, like in Ghost of Tsushima, when you pull back the thing to pull the arrow back, like it kind of gives you that progressive feeling, which actually feels pretty good. I don't hate 2D games, but I'm not playing a $3,000 PC to play them. Why? Why not? Oh, let's see. Jeff, gaming, no. I enjoyed HD Rumble since 2017. Seems like, yeah, wasn't that on the Nintendo first? Or wait, like a Steam something? You know, if you really think about it, unpopular thought, I think Halo actually sells more copies than almost any PlayStation exclusive. I don't even understand it, dude. Like the whole freaking, if you're a PlayStation gamer, you probably, if you're just an average PlayStation gamer, you probably buy two exclusives. Um, you might only end up picking up like maybe two, maybe three PlayStation exclusives throughout the whole time you have throughout a whole generation. Whereas there's a lot of gamers, a lot of PlayStation guys that don't even buy every PlayStation exclusive. I mean, I do because I like video games, so I keep buying them, whether they're 100% great or not. I do think the Halo sold way more than God of War, Jet. I think Halo 5 might have. Well, no, I don't know if Halo 5 did. Let's see. Halo 5 sells.
Here's information from Wikipedia.
The game and its related hardware grossed over 400 million in its first 24 hours. Wow. Oh boy, that's pretty decent. How many copies did Halo 5 sell? So if we're at 81 million Halo games since 2001, God of War lifetime sales.
Here's a summary from Kit Guru. The New York Times reported that the God of War series had sold more than 51 million copies in total across all of its titles.
So you got 30 million more Halo games out there in the market that have been sold over God of War. So I mean, is God of War really the one you want to use as the I mean, you got a better chance of putting it up against Gran Turismo, actually, because I think Gran Turismo has sold more copies, like 100 million or something. So I don't know, man. Like, I love God of War is great, but yeah, dude, Halo Infinite's gonna freaking blow the doors off it. I think the newest God of War has sold 20 million copies, so that's not bad by any means. Like, that's one freaking game in the series. But I'm pretty sure that Halo Infinite is gonna outsell that. There's a lot more people on Xbox that buy Xbox for first person shooters. Halo had way more time. Halo came out in 2001. When did God of War come out? When was the first God of War? Wasn't it 2002? First God of War?
Here's a summary from Wikipedia.
Nope, 2005. Yeah, so you got four. You do have an extra 4 years on that. You're right. So I mean, the tables might churn, but I don't know, dude. It seems like this next God of War. I don't know. Yeah, you are right. That does kind of make things a little bit different with it being 4 years on the market longer. Jeff, LOL. I don't count it, but from what I can see, it's definitely more than. God of War over Halo any day. I don't know, man. I don't know. I've never really been a big Halo fan, so I'm not going to jump into that war because I personally would probably buy, if I had to pick between God of War, the new God of War, and the new Halo, and I could only buy one, I would probably take the new God of War. That's just me. I've always been a God of War fan, but Halo is, starting to like this. This is the first time I've ever really been interested in a Halo game, like where I was like, wow, dude, the marketing's pretty good. I want to buy it. So waiting for original Halo to be released when Microsoft bought Bungie, and I had to wait to 2005, I think, before I got to play Halo, and it was meh. Yeah. Well, if you waited another 4 years to play it, yeah, I mean, things have changed a lot then. Yeah, I'm hearing a lot of happiness about the Halo, beta that was out. I mean, that sounds pretty good. God of War was better on PS2. Yeah, I think it was too. I kind of like the one on 3, but I think the PS2 Halo or God of Wars are probably my favorite ones. I do like the new one, but those are my favorite ones, 1 and 2. Euthanasia, what's up? New God of War don't compare to the old ones. Didn't like the new one. Yeah. I liked the new one, but I still like the old one. No co-op, Forge, or assassinations. Things that were all in previous installment. Please stop excusing mediocrity. LOL. Slasher versus shooter. Me personally, I kind of feel like those co-op and other stuff. Like, I don't know. I don't really need them, so it means I get to download the game with the smaller install file. I don't know. Oh, God of War was, yeah. I liked playing those older God of Wars, man. They were freaking great. I don't know. Call of Duty launched broken last year, dude. I mean, like, I don't know. That's Activision's bread and butter, though, man. Call of Duty is their bread and butter. They have to appease their fans. Just as you bought Returnal when it was glitchy, buggy, and unplayable, and Ratchet and Clank was a buggy mess. Also, I don't see you saying anything about those two games at all. Why? Why is that, G? God of War had the best boss fight probably in the yeah, dude. The Hercules fight was so freaking cool, man. I really love that. Why would they charge for assassinations, Jeff? Why would they charge us anything for microtransactions? They're not Ubisoft, it's Microsoft. You got them mixed up there, friend. I wouldn't call those games in. Yeah, if that's what they got to do to get this game out to us, me personally, you guys already seen the video I put out on it. We need to see proof of concept of this Halo like pretty quick. They've been working on this game long enough. I want to see what they got, and I want to see it soon. The game can't run 30 FPS, and the graphics are shit. Jeff, you say not to accept mediocrity, but you do that all the time with PlayStation. That's true, man. Yes, I got through Game of Thrones, got through that. I played a little more yesterday, and then after that, I jumped on Netflix and I watched like this whole samurai thing. It was pretty cool. Ratchet was certainly passable, but Returnal literally had features from the preview blocked off, and Housemarque had to come out and say, don't play the game until we fix it. Yeah, that's true. I mean, like, I was so mad with that game during when I first got it that that it completely turned me off for the most part to it. And now, like every day that goes by, I just have less and less desire to go back and play Returnal. It is downloaded on my PlayStation 5 now, thankfully. So eventually I might actually go back to it and play it. But as it's sitting right now, I don't know, man. Like I don't understand why it's so hard for me to want to jump back in there and play that game. It took a long time for him to finally patch that, Jeff, to where it was actually more balanced. Yeah, I did play it after that patch, and it does feel a lot better. Spider-Man Miles Morales had it. Okay, what patch did I? Frog didn't I say I felt like Infinite was half-assed? Yeah. I think a lot of us kind of feel that way. A lot of us are like disappointed. A lot of people are disappointed that Halo is launching without these features. Like I'm not gonna sugarcoat that or nothing. There's a lot of people disappointed about that. But at the end of the day, as long as the multiplayer and the other part are good, I don't think people are gonna really care as much because we're conditioned this way now, Jeff. I mean, look at you. You defend every single thing that PlayStation does, good or bad, and at the same time, you knock Xbox for every single little mistake they make. So that just means you're just as conditioned as anybody on the other side to accept mediocrity. Like you said, you said it yourself, man. Accepting mediocrity on either side is basically the same thing. You can't really defend PlayStation for everything and then not and then not give Xbox a chance to. All I could say, Jeff, is this generation, man, Xbox is a real competitor, and we're gonna see a lot of things change and a lot of things shift, and a lot of hearts and minds are going to be changing this generation. Sony is doing what Sony wants to do. It'll be fine for them for the first little while. If they keep, I'm going to be honest, Jeff, if they keep dropping games the way they've been dropping games, and they haven't really lived up to that unrealistic standard that Jim Ryan set for us PlayStation gamers, there's going to be, Sony's going to have a lot to answer for, man. I mean, people are only going to put up with this for a little while. Fanboy defense for Hey Frog, what do you think of the new Black Myth Wukong trailer? I thought it looked pretty good. The chances of us actually getting that, I don't know if we're actually going to get that game, man. I want to play it. I really do. It looks like my kind of game, but I don't know, man. That we heard about that game a long time ago. And now it's going to Unreal Engine 5 with the fact that it's gonna be a lot harder for them to optimize that. I wonder how that's I wonder how that's gonna turn out on the next gen consoles, because I don't know, that seems pretty damn demanding. Microsoft has been doing a lot of stuff that people like, and Sony's been making us break out our wallet more and more and more and more and more. Yeah, dude, there's a lot of people that are. God of War releases everything. Yeah, I don't know, Jet. I had high expectations for Ghost of Tsushima, and I kind of felt let down a little bit. And man, I was really excited for that. Like, I mean, I turned everything off and I jumped on that game right when it launched in the morning, and I just wanted to play that and like sink myself into that for some hours, And I was kind of expecting, like 15 hours of gameplay. But after I got through the DLC, like the main story in like 3 hours, I was like, gosh dang, man. Like I don't know, man. Like I kind of feel a little let down with that. I have explored a lot more of the island and done a lot of that stuff, but Oh, I've never played Forge on any Halo game. Yeah, me either. I didn't even know what Forge was until people explained it to me. Yeah, I don't know what Forge is, and I don't play co-op on my single player games. So yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know if those two things missing from Halo like that that's not a deterrent for me, but clearly it sounds like Halo Infinite's going to launch for me way before it's going to launch for the people that want those modes. So that's kind of cool. Gaming seems like all these people are the ones that actually own the platform. I know, huh? My gosh. I was arguing with my friends who's a bigger Sony fan than me, and he was defending it. Really, I don't know, man. I feel like I kind of feel like $30 for that overall package to play that on the PlayStation 5 after already spending, full price for that back the day it launched. To me, I mean, like, yeah, I'm grateful that they upgraded it for the PlayStation 5, but at the same time, like, wow, man, $30 more for that. Like I was expecting more. Like it's a Sony first party, dude. I was expecting, better textures, better, even maybe some ray tracing on it, you know what I mean? But like we barely got the bare minimum, Japanese lip sync that should have been in the game from day one. Like, really? We have to pay for that now? We have to pay for that was supposed to have been in the game and they've been working on. Like, I don't know, man. Like, I just don't get how anybody can sit here and defend, the Ghost of Tsushima update. With it being with us having to pay more for it. That, I mean, yeah, that doesn't make any sense. Also, Jeff, we are going to get all the precious exclusives on the PC. Yeah, we definitely are going to be getting those. Hey, Shaq, how's it going? What is that title, Andrew? Oh, I went full Xbot today. No, I'm just wasn't an upgrade, just FPS boost, which was already available in the previous upgrade for the PS5. I mean, it does look a little bit sharper for the most part. Well, it depends. If you're on the new island, it looks a lot sharper. If you go back to the old island, it's not as sharp. Like you could still see a lot more checkerboard on the old island than you can on the new one. We're just talking about, Shaq, that I've seen a lot more comments or a lot more videos or a lot more people talking about, how they've jumped ship from PlayStation to Xbox. And like, I don't know. I mean, like, I'm wondering how the community's feeling about that. I was hoping to get some new blood in the chat tonight. I got to have somebody to watch my rims racing videos. Yeah.
Mom's ordering dinner. Do you want to pick it up or do you want Mom to have it delivered?
What is she ordering?
McDonald's.
Yeah, just have them deliver it. Rat Donalds. We're having some Rat Donalds tonight. Junior doesn't believe me that they make the hamburger out of rats. Azen, how's it going, my friend? I told you, any first party Sony game that has DLC. Let's see. Any first party that has DLC is not going to be worth it. All it is small cut content that could have been. Yeah, exactly. I'm starting to feel like I'm starting to feel that way too with Ubisoft. Like I'm getting sick and tired of paying $50 for these season passes, and then like I'm even upset that I paid what was it, like $49.99 for the season pass for Valhalla, and I got another like 40 hours of game or 20 hours of gameplay out of that. Yeah, that's kind of disappointing, man. I paid, yeah, like I mean, like the DLC is fine, but they need to, if they're going to charge us almost the same price as the full game or half the price, then we need at least half that content. Gosh, man, you know what, dude? I wish I could be like Jeff, though, to tell you the truth, guys. I wish that I could just, hand all my money over to Sony and then just be completely happy with every single thing they do. Like, that would be great, honestly. Doesn't sound like he's ever had, what is this, Pillowcun? The only thing I would get a PS5 for is Gran Turismo. PC with Game Pass is super nice indeed. Yeah. Gaming Gaming's not about being neutral, it's simply having all platforms. Yeah, exactly, dude. Just buy a freaking Xbox, Jeff, so you don't have to sit and so you don't have to be having all the platforms mean nothing if you are biased and don't have intellectual honesty. Love and Ghost so far. Sorry you didn't enjoy the DLC. I'm nowhere near playing Iki Island, but can't wait. I did enjoy I did enjoy the DLC. That's the thing, Shaq. Like, it was just too short, man. I did enjoy it. I even gave it a good review and said, yeah, it's definitely worth picking up. But I don't know. I don't know if I like the fact that the PlayStation's going to charge me, these fees for. Yeah, I don't know. All I want is for Sony fanboys to wake up and see that this company has changed and not for the better. They need to demand them to be more transparent. Yeah, exactly. They need to freaking get out there and do more than what they're doing. Don't matter the fake outrage. As soon as PlayStation drops something, you're gonna buy it. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I know. I'm gonna buy it. Yeah, dude. That is the case. I'm conditioned to buy my PlayStation stuff right when it comes out. I really am. I'm playing in color, man. Playing in color. I tried the black and white thing and I did not like it. I had to go back to I had to go to color. Oh. Oh man. Yeah, people don't buy third-rate Blu-ray players no more. Sony has to make their money somewhere. Oh, dude, that does kind of make sense. Jeff, just go get laid. Come on, man. I got to stop reading some of that stuff. Bots get low-quality games because they refuse to buy games in the Xbox One generation. Sad. I bought a lot of games on both of them last generation. Okay to buy stuff that you're into, just don't go and buy anything because it's a big blue S logo. Yeah. So this generation, yeah, you know what? I mean, that's good, Jeff. I'm glad you've been happy this generation, man. Like, it just seems like I don't know, man. It just kind of seems like you're like really into having to defend this stuff, and like I don't understand like why being married to a PlayStation doesn't count. Oh, dude, maybe you need to stop personal attacks because I installed an Xbox. Why are you installing Xbox though, Jeff? Just be nice. Just be nice to Xbox, my friend. Clearly, you aren't playing anything right now. I don't know. I'm just kind of feeling like this generation, is going to change a lot, guys. I think there's going to be a lot more. I think there's a lot more excitement for Xbox right now. I do get the fact that PlayStation is still selling out like ridiculously, but I do also feel like we are starting to get like the things are changing a lot, guys. Like it's all right to admit that. I mean, like Xbox is doing a pretty damn good job at marketing. I feel like we're going to get a lot more I feel like we're going to get a lot more. I feel like we're going to get a lot better competition this generation. I feel like things are going to really turn into I think that things are really going to turn into the type of competition that we used to have, like with Nintendo and Sega, man, like back in the day. Like that was pretty good, man. Xbox been mismanaging these studios. Well, no, you don't, Andrew. You're rooting for an underdog. We're all rooting for the underdog, aren't we, Shaq? I do think that the Xbox Series S, if there's a lot on the shelf during the Christmas holiday, it is going to sell out like hotcakes. That's kind of my thought on that. $300, man. Grandma's gonna buy them for the kids. Parents are gonna buy them for the kids. I mean, every 12-year-old on the planet is gonna have an Xbox Series S come Christmas. Come Christmas morning, guys. When we log into our online games on the Xbox, we are going to get bombarded with freaking 12-year-olds, man. I will say that's probably one of the biggest things I don't like about the Xbox is all the damn 12-year-olds on there. And I'm guilty of it too. I put my 10-year-old on an Xbox and set her up on the internet. So now you guys have to deal with that foul-mouthed little monster. She's a product of her environment. You know, the online community, the online 12-year-old community has turned my daughter into a monster. What was that? Chris Jones. Hey, welcome to this chat, Chris. Vanguard looks AAA. Halo looks like it could run on a Dreamcast. I don't know. I think they both, dude. That Halo, that Call of Duty Vanguard, man. That definitely, after watching that thing, I pre-ordered it right then and there. So I'm actually kind of excited for that. I liked the last one they did, so I'm definitely going to pick this one up. Some people root for the underdog. Everyone hates sport teams for the dynamite years. Yeah, I don't know. I think Sony did this to themselves, though, Jeff. They just have put so much emphasis on being like on being like super high quality. So like when something comes out that doesn't meet those unrealistic expectations of gamers, yeah, dude, they're gonna take a little bit of backlash for that too. I honestly want Xbox to get a win so Sony will stop being so cocky, but every time I see Xbox, it's always bad news. With this whole Halo thing, 12-year-olds are way good at Halo. Yeah, that's pretty true. Ponies underestimate how big Game Pass is. And the Beth deal was, yeah, that Bethesda deal was pretty big, man. Online kid community is the worst. They are, man. They're freaking terrible. Those little a-holes. Oh, man, they drive me nuts. You want to play some Call of Duty with me? No, dude. No, I do not want to play Call of Duty. Get into your own go back to Fortnite. Oh my gosh. Forza is the only quality Xbox has until Starfield and prayers for that. Well, I don't know. I think Halo's going to do all right, man. I think Halo's going to actually look pretty good. I actually enjoyed Days Gone, but I mean, I had super low expectations. See, that's the thing, dude. I could not get into Days Gone and actually beat that game, man. That's one of my disappointments from last generation on the PlayStation. I just couldn't do it. Nothing would. I remember the Modern Warfare 2 lobbies. Nothing will make you an adult quicker. Learning words you never knew existed before. Exactly, man. Oh my gosh, those are the days. Oh. By the way, when is that Horizon Zero Dawn PS5 upgrade coming again? Yeah. Well, that one's going to be like $20. They're like, Aloy has more hair strands now. We need to charge you $1 per new strand or per lock. Days Gone was meh. It had good parts, but the repetitive missions killed it for me. Yeah, dude, I couldn't even get past the go find food for what was his name? For your friend, man, to go hunt down the things. I got to that part and I was like, I'm done. I just can't do it. I can't do it. It doesn't, like, running out of gas all the time and the motorcycle, that's probably the biggest thing that like turned me off. Like, I just did not care about that after that point. I was like, I'm done. I'm not into this for the whole gas thing. I wish there was a setting that I could turn that off. If I could turn that off, I could probably get through that game because then I could just drive a motorcycle all around the map like I would normally do with an open world game. It's pretty bad when the definitive version of a Your press its exclusive is on PC and not on the console. Yeah, did Days Gone get an actual PS5 upgrade? No, it didn't, did it? Besides Forza, still waiting for PS Boost on Forza Horizon. Oh yeah, Horizon Zero Dawn. Yeah, that would be nice if we actually got that though. That would be pretty damn good. Sony fans, Days Gone was trash. Still better than anything on Xbox. I don't know. I actually had a 360 most of that generation and didn't get a PS3 until years after. I had both of them that generation, but my kids usually played on the Xbox and I usually just played on the PlayStation. Every once in a while I'd go play on the Xbox, but most of my game time was on the PlayStation. Furry Becker, welcome back. Damn late again. Why am I missing all the good stuff? Dude, you've only missed 51 minutes and 5 seconds of it. So, I mean, you can definitely watch this tomorrow at work. I'm joking. I was trying to get some new blood in here tonight. I had to get one of them really good freaking because I know you guys are going to come and talk to me about it. So I had to get one of them really good clickbaity titles. This 360 was a classic system. Yeah, I definitely feel like 360 deserves to be among the great console generations of since I do. I think 360 did a damn good job, and there were some damn good games on that 360 that just didn't get as much recognition after the Xbox One came out and like blew everything up. Wow. I just really can't believe that Sony themselves will not tell us Forbidden West is delayed. How isn't the community? Dude, Sony wouldn't even come out and tell us there was going to be a Sony wouldn't even come out and do like a show this month, man. They're definitely hiding. Azen, there is still a chance that Horizon Forbidden West might launch this year. Like there is, because I mean we haven't had any official word from Sony, but I'm running with it, dude. I mean, that sounds like a pretty good leak to me, I mean, or maybe it's them trying to throw us off, and they're like, oh yeah, by the way, we got Horizon Forbidden West coming out this year. They needed to fix the leveling. You had to grind so much in Horizons to beat. Wait, where's that at? What were you saying, Jeff? They needed to fix the leveling. You had to grind too much in Horizons to beat some of the bosses. I didn't feel like I had to grind a whole lot. But then again, the way I play my open world games, man, I usually get pretty overpowered before I even, get to doing any of the side quests or any of the main content. Can I get a 12 teraflop game on my Xbox anytime soon? All these indies in the same. I feel you, Shaq. Don't you freaking worry. We're gonna get one eventually. Don't you worry, buddy. We're gonna get one. We will. I mean, we are still in that damn cross generation period, and now PlayStation's jumping on that bandwagon, and I don't know, man. I was really looking forward to that next gen on PlayStation 5, to kind of get me through until there's actually something on the Xbox. But I mean, at the end of the day, I don't know, man. My feelings on video games have been getting progressively worse the more we go on. Like I'm not as satisfied as I used to be, man. I really just ain't. Jeff Grubus. Serious Sony Insider, yeah. Yeah, see, Pelican, I felt the same way, dude. I felt like the PlayStation 3 was like so much better because of all the hype and everything around it. But when you actually look at it, games were looking and running better on Xbox 360 than they were on the PlayStation 3, man. Like that's just weird, man. I was like, "Woo, dang." Yeah, now everything's just a remake of that original stuff, which I mean, for the most part, I don't mind some of the remakes, but gosh dang, man, they keep making the wrong ones. Or if they are making, I mean, they are making some of the right ones, but at the same time, I like the remakes. Those are great. Like the Resident Evil remakes and stuff, those were freaking amazing. But all this remastered stuff, I don't like those. I want them to remake these games and make them better and bigger and expand them. You know, go back to their original design plans now that they've got more power. That would be freaking much better. You just need Ragnarok already, then the botness will go away. Probably. I don't know. Like it might. It definitely might. I know that Corey Barlog is gonna really freaking amp that game up. It's gonna be damn good. I feel like Horizon Forbidden West is gonna be great. Gran Turismo 7, even, dude. I'm looking forward to that. Jeff Grubb predicted, yeah. Jeff Grubb isn't always correct, but sometimes he is. Jason Schreier, he blocked me on Twitter, dude. He won't even talk to me. I questioned one thing and the dude blocked me. He's like, nope. That guy's such a freaking. That guy's so ignorant, man. I don't know. It's like, wow, dude, you can't handle a little bit of pushback, dude. Really? Not even a little bit? Dang, and you're a journalist and you can't handle a little bit of pushback? Like, wow, buddy. Exactly what I said when God of War drops. Everything will be good, LOL. Yeah. I don't know, man. Clockbait. Did you mean clickbait? Click. Hey, Peter, how's it going, man? I haven't seen you for a while. You've been hiding again. Jason blocks everybody. Yeah, dude, that guy's such a freaking. He's such a twit, man. He ain't got a spine in his body, dude. Yeah, he does have some pretty good sources. I'm not excited for the new God of War. I am, but I also have I am excited for it, but I'm also like kind of like anxious about it too. I would much rather have the whole game as Kratos than them doing like some switcheroo stuff. I don't want it to be no damn bait and switch. If they bait and switch me and get rid of Kratos and make me play as that little kid Atreus, I'm gonna be just as irritated as I was when I had to play as Ellie in The Last of Us, or Abby, as I was when I had to play as Abby too. Abby. I don't want to play as Atreus. Yeah, I don't. Not even a little bit. Psychonauts 2 Metacritic will be an 80. All right, it might be a little bit higher than that, Shaq. Looks like a pretty dang fun game, man. I think the art style in it's actually kind of cool. Just saying, if you got Grubb and Schreier confirming the same thing, it's probably 80% correct. Yeah. Metacritic is just fanboy ammo. Yeah. You liked God of War 18 better than 3, man? I don't know. 3 was pretty damn good. It's like one of my. I liked 2. I think 2 was probably my favorite on the PlayStation 1 games or PlayStation 2 games. And then 3 was definitely better than Ascension. And then the new God of War is actually pretty good. I like the fact that it grew up and was a more grown-up story. That's I think that's the thing I like the most. But I wish it would have retained like that older style and just got way bigger. I would have. I mean, that's honestly what I would have preferred. I bet God of War is 2023. Dude, if it goes to 2023, man, fanboys are gonna melt down. Melt down completely. I don't know though. 2023 would be pushing it too far because then that would mean that Sony Santa Monica's only got one more exclusive coming to the PlayStation 5 during the PlayStation 5 generation. Just a double quarter pounder. If they get this God of War out soon, then that means they could possibly have 2 more games this generation. Sony Santa Monica, they put out one game during the PlayStation 4. Didn't they just put out just God of War? I feel like, yeah. Were you one of the bots that downvote spam Ghost Director's Cut on Metacritic? No. He's a PC guy, man. Why would he even care? Some people, wait, let me see this. Let's see Ghost of Tsushima Metacritic. Ghost of Tsushima PS5 Metacritic. Let's see, what do we got? Director's Cut for PlayStation 5. It's got an 88. That's why does it got a 6.3 rating though for user score, dude? Ooh, Jeff. What do you think? The user score or the other one? Which one's the one we go off of, Jeff? If we're shilling for PlayStation, do we go off of the critic score, or do we go off of the user score? I don't know. I need to remember how to do this, because I'm thinking for the next couple of months I might go like all PlayStation, you know. No, I'm just joking, guys. I don't prefer Xbox either. Don't mean anything. Because Xbox is being nice right now, Jeff. PlayStation is the one that's being mean. PlayStation is the one that's hurting everybody's feelings. Okay, let me show you where it touched me on this doll right here. Like, PlayStation is the one that is, you know. Let me show you where PlayStation touched me. PlayStation keeps touching me right here, and Xbox, it doesn't touch me there. So I feel a little bit taken advantage of. You know what I mean? God of War comes out December 2022. Whoo, man. That would be pretty interesting if it does that. I don't know, man. I feel like either Sony's going to back them. Well, I don't know. They might stretch them out. They might do that. That would be so dumb of them, because these games are supposed to come out this year. If they keep pushing shit back like that, I'm going to be pretty mad. Everybody was pissed about. Yeah, exactly, dude. The DLC, the comments are hilarious. I'm going to have to read some of that, dude. Oh, boy. Tell me something negative Xbox has done lately. Yeah, exactly. I can't think of anything. Psychonauts has Jack Black. Yeah. Dude, I remember Double Fine's, gosh, what was that one? Brutal Legends with Jack Black in it. That was pretty freaking cool, man. I wish they would give us a 4K upgrade for that. That would be pretty freaking good. Andrew, don't tell me that flight sim gear didn't cost anything, LOL. Oh yeah, it did. It cost me like $89, bro. That was pretty good. Actually, I bought the game. I bought that plane. If that F-14 Tomcat comes to the Xbox, I'm definitely buying that. And I bought my Thrustmaster thing that actually works on a whole bunch of other games that I already have. So yeah, dude, I'm pretty happy, man. I feel like I got a pretty dang good value on that, to tell you the truth. I'm feeling pretty lucky, man. I'm feeling pretty blessed, to tell you the truth. PlayStation touches you sometimes, but Xbox touches you every month for $14.99. Yeah, I guarantee I've paid more for my PlayStation experience than I have for my Xbox Game Pass. Game Pass has saved me more than it's cost me, to tell you the truth. I'm going to give an Xbox response about the user rating. The Xbox fanboys rigged the ratings. Why would they do that? Dude, you really think that I'm the only PlayStation fan that's like calling PlayStation on their shit, dude? Like, no, man, there's plenty of me out there. You know what I mean? Like, there's a lot of me. Game Pass, Felix. Yeah, that is that is definitely saving Xbox gamers a ton of money and making Xbox pretty damn rich. So it's a win-win for both of us. Do you really think a lot of Xbox gamers jump on there and just review bomb that game, dude? Like, Ghost of Tsushima is not a bad game. I don't see Xbox gamers going out of their way to do that. Like I could see PlayStation fanboys going out of their way to review bomb Xbox games, but I don't know, man. Like I don't my brief time as an Xbox in the Xbox ecosystem, dude, I just don't see them being that. I don't see as many like angry Xbox fanboys as I do PlayStation fanboys, dude. PlayStation fanboys can get pretty damn ignorant, man, if you ask me. And a Microsoft's Flight Simulator, yeah, that's very true. I definitely have gotten way more time on Microsoft Flight Simulator than Ratchet and Clank and Miles Morales. Yeah, easy. Xbox fanboys gave me an answer. Gave me the same answer though when we bring ratings for Sackboy. Well, Sackboy was. See, I've never played Sackboy, so I'm not even going to comment on that, Jeff. My PlayStation fanboys on the Xbox Metacritic, I even caught two of them and turned them in trying to imitate an Xbox YouTuber I know. Dang. Bots and PC dudes talk specs and features more than games and call PlayStation games walking sims. Both PC and Xbox are the same. Yeah, kinda, but not. I don't know. Xbox fanboys would. I don't know, Jeff. I don't know, man. They're not that. I mean, there's definitely some out there that probably would, but I feel like there's more anger in the PlayStation community, bro. Like, I mean, and I've been in both of them, so I mean, yeah, dude. I feel like there's way more anger in the PlayStation community when it comes to like being angry people. When you think Halo will release October, November, I think it might actually launch next month, Peter. They might actually drop that. There's a new deal with Pringles or something that's going to be coming out starting September 15th. So it might be launching in September, dude. September 15th might be the launch day for that. I don't know. We'll find out in 2 days, right? Or is it 2 days or 3 days? 2 days. When you think Halo, oh, yeah. You're not the only one calling them out, but there are some more shills than people calling them out. And that's dangerous. Yeah. I'm not turning completely Xbox. Not completely. I don't think I don't know, man. I like being neutral. I am definitely more happy with Xbox this generation. Right now, as it sits, I'm more happy with Xbox than I am PlayStation, man. And that does kind of suck. Because I feel conflicted about that because I've been a PlayStation fan for so long and I'm a pretty loyal dude for the most part. And you know, switching brand loyalty for me is really, really hard, dude. Really hard. Like I don't do that often. And to be completely honest, like I feel like Xbox is really giving me that what I need more. What's up? Okay, well then I guess I'll have to go pick it up. So give me like another half hour or so. Okay, I'll go pick it up now. Gosh, dang it. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry, guys. I'm going to have to go get food. So, yeah, I'm sorry, guys. I got to go. Yeah, she's not happy. Damn it. All right. Well, I'll see you guys. Thanks for coming to the show tonight. I really appreciate it. We'll see you guys. We'll see you guys.